I remember being immediately struck by her warmth and kindness and generosity, and I remember thinking, this is someone, if there's anyone who's going to help me prepare in a short amount of time for these auditions, and someone with whom I'm going to enjoy working, this is the person. So I very enthusiastically jumped into that. She came to the table full of ideas, making cuts to the monologues, thinking about different ways to interpret it. She came with a full basket of supplies and various ways to get into the script. And then she would give me some exercises to do. She would help me find certain moments in the monologue, or certain things she wanted to spotlight, or different ways to block it, different ways to think about it, different things I can imagine or think about, ways to get into the imagery, the words, the language. And she would just work with me on that, and wherever I was, she brought her full game and worked around my schedule and made sure that I was really performing to the best of my abilities, but also was very careful not to impose her ideas on me, but rather say, this is what I have to offer. I'm going to work with you, and let's see where it goes together. So we did a lot of work in making the scene as personal as possible, finding as many ways for me to connect to the scene so that the character has stakes and I have stakes and I care about what's happening and I'm connected to what I'm performing. Well, so of course there was her working with me and helping prepare the monologues themselves and really allow me to act as best as I was able to do. And then there was the other side, which is that these are auditions and they're scary and they're strange, and so she really helped me in terms of how to present myself in the room, how to bring myself to the table, introduce myself to the auditioner, how to stay poised, collected, present my work, and then let it be, not take it personally, not get too involved in the reactions of the auditioner, like when the auditioner was typing on his iPad. It didn't throw me. I was prepared to deal with that. Even it concerned me a little, but I was prepared to deal with that. So she really helped me get into the zone of, this is what I need to accomplish, getting into the school. I've done my preparation, and let's go. Well, I'm pleased to say I got into NYU Tisch, which is terrific. It was actually my first audition. I felt that she was not only deeply professional in that she was always prepared to work, I felt that she, in doing so, was incredibly kind and generous and compassionate, both in the way that she worked with me and the way that she treated me, meaning that she approached the material with compassion toward the characters and everything that's needed to be successful in that respect, but also she was immensely respectful of me and my boundaries, and working with me in an incredibly deep and special way. Well, I just want to say that I was truly fortunate to have the opportunity to work with her. I really couldn't, in my situation, having very little time and needing someone to help me be ready for really monumentally important moments in my life, those auditions, I really couldn't have asked for better luck to be able to work with Anna, and that's not just because she's really knowledgeable and has a lot to offer and is very hardworking, but also because she's a thrill and a joy to work with. I was truly lucky, and I really think that anyone else who works with her will be very lucky and very satisfied.